This is Homs, just hours before the latest deadline for a ceasefire. An already shattered neighbourhood still being pounded by government forces. The Syrian regime has pledged again to halt this, but the shells are still falling and there's little evidence that any troops have been withdrawn.
That we find a way to end the violence and the killing that is going on today in Syria.
But they're actually the ones spreading it. With respect to economic issues, I think actually that Mitt Romney is right, that ultimately women care more about the economic well-being of their family and the like. But he doesn't connect on that issue either. What you have is Mitt Romney running around the country saying, well, you know, my wife tells me that what women really care about are economic issues. And when I listen to my wife, that's what I'm hearing. Guess what? His wife has actually never worked a day in her life. She's never really dealt with the kinds of economic issues.
Героический защитник Хетафи успел выбить мяч, прежде чем тот влетел в сетку. Офсайда не было. Зафиксировано. Так что показывает арбитр? Все-таки гол или нет? Давайте смотреть. Вот она, передача Месси. Никакого вне игры нет. Да, действительно нет. Перебрасывает Хай мяч через вратаря. Отсюда никак не рассмотреть. Никак. Надо смотреть совершенно с другой камеры. Надеюсь, нам покажут.
Consider the statistics, and this lab research and what it's led to could be fantastic news for a great number of us. Claire Taylor is one of 5 million asthma sufferers in the UK alone. 3 of those die as a result of it every day. She could have been one of them, but opted for a new procedure, and it's effectively cured her.
En route eventually to New York, where it is expected to fetch up to £50 million at auction. Well, joining us is Simon Shaw, head of Sotheby's Impressionist and Modern Art Department. Why has this become such an enduring and iconic image, do you think, Simon?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, it was famous when Munch actually created the Scream in the 1890s, but it's infinitely more famous today. And in particular, the past 60 years, since the Second World War, the horrors of war and the Holocaust in particular made this picture look different. The existentialists in the late 40s, and then since then, it's become a global icon of any kind of anxiety and angst.